Good morning, good morning, fam. This is Lou from GLK. Just wanted to get on and share with you guys what we got going on here with the Gen 2 litter. This is just another day. We have posted our updates on all of our social media platforms. Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube. They're all our puppy update is on there. So you might want to go and check it out. There are only 8 puppies left. Well, let me rephrase that. There are only 6 puppies left. The wife would like to keep one for our program that we're producing right now, that we are on. So we're keeping a Merle female. We're keeping a Merle female. We're going to be diligent in our monitoring of that female. We're keeping a Merle female. Oh yeah, the hydrangea plant is doing good. I just need to get these weeds from around it because it's sprouting up real good. Flower bed is doing awesome. Yes, it is. Where they're doing a little work here in front of the house, in the front and the side, on the front and the side of the house. They're laying sidewalk, as you can see. Laying sidewalk on the side and along the front of the house here, and this corner here. They're redoing all of this here, fixing and straightening that out, and right here as well, and as well as further down the block. You know, they were really doing stuff unorganized or unauthorized. Unorganized, if you will, because this was they tore this up last year. As you can see, this is all new sidewalk down here. They tore all of this up last year, all of this, to put down new water line. And you would think that they would do all the work all at the same time. But they tore it all up last year. And then they came back this year and tore it up again to lay gas line and put our meters out on the outside of the house. So they tore it up, fixed it, and then tore it up again this year. And now they have to fix it again. They put the cheap grass down, all right there, and all in the front there, and all right here, the sod. It didn't take right. It wasn't right at all. And so now they got to do it again. Stupid, but this is Detroit. Their planning process is unorthodox or even retarded, to say the least. But back on the topic in which we were talking about, our Gen 2 litter production. Puppy update has been posted on all of our social media platforms, our TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook platforms. So you might want to go and check it out because there are only 6 pups left. One guy has already claimed the only Merle boy left. There are 6 Merles in this breeding. There are only 6 Merle pups in this litter, and with 6 Merles being produced only in this litter, the Merle grab is limited. So in all actuality, there are only 4 murals available because one is spoken for by the wife and the other is spoken for by a gentleman. They're all out right here. Look at this. You see that? One pup is in her mama's bowl, just sitting in there. Crazy. This is Dose. This is the mom. She has to put her weight back on. She's doing real good. Looking kind of slim because these pups have ate everything off of her. These are the pups. There they go. Hey, pup. Hey, pups. I think it's time to feed them again. They've learned how to come out of the... Look. Come on, pup. Come on, pup. They know how to climb in and climb out. As you can see. There's 7 of them out here. And the cowpatch boy is in the puppy whelping house. So he said, I'm not coming out. I'm relaxing. But yes, let me show you guys something else. This girl here, Hazel. This girl here is available. She's a pit bull terrier. She's my son's dog, and he's unable to keep her anymore. He's unable to keep her. She is not part of the program. She has been spaded and neutered. She's been spaded. So she will not produce. But she's a great dog. She's a great dog. She has other animal aggression, so she would only have to be rehomed with someone who does not have any other animals around. She's being pet homed, and she's free. So you guys can come and get her if you guys want. She's dewormed and vaccinated. She just had her rabies shot. She just got her rabies shot the other day. And what else? She's been dewormed, and she has a bark collar on right now because, we got a bunch of other dogs, and when she hears the other dogs, she nuts up. So I have to put a bark collar on so she doesn't disturb the peace. The other pups are back here in the kennel. I have to get back here and clean this out today. I got to do my daily chores. This is the boy. That's the boy. So we're working on that today. Be quiet. Yeah, we're working on that today. Genesis Legacy Kennel is on the move. Stay tuned. Within the next 2 weeks, we're going to be revealing our surprise. So, yeah, just get ready for that. We're going to be revealing our next, our big surprise. The pups are not the big surprise. These pups have been here 5 weeks, going on 6. So this is the rapid pace. They will be dewormed. The pups will be fully dewormed by the time they leave here within the next 5 to 6 weeks. The vaccination shots have been ordered, and we'll be giving them their vaccine on Monday. We'll start giving them their vaccines on Monday. So with that being said, Follow Genesis Legacy Kennel for our next update. Go to our website, Genesis Legacy Kennel, for the puppy listing and the pricing. As I stated before, there are only six pups left. Yeah, there are only 6 pups left. A couple of grays, a cow patch, and the rest are the Merle girls. So get them while they're hot. If you snooze, you lose. It is first come, first served basis. There was another individual. His name is Charlie. He wants to connect. Well, he actually wants a girl. He bought a pup from me a while back. He bought a pup from me, and now he wants another one. He bought one of our introduction to the kennel pup. It was a promotion that we did where we read a litter, and we sold the litter for the Lolo. We sold the litter for the Lolo, for the real Lolo. And with us selling the litter for the Lolo, we didn't give them any paperwork. We didn't give them any. We gave them all the shots, but we did not register that litter. I'm planning to, as a matter of fact, I'm going to single register one of the pups from that litter. Well, I registered one pup from the litter, and that was the mom, Dose, that you've seen today with her pups, the mother of the Gen 2 litter. I registered her. And I'm probably going to register her brother. His name is Coolio. He's like a cool gray type bully. He's real light gray. Real light, like a powder bluish gray. We're gonna breed him. We're gonna register him, and then we'll probably take him and bring him into the program as well. But other than that, this has been your Genesis Legacy Kennel Pup public announcement. Just wanted everybody to come on, and I wanted to come on real quick. You see, I'm drinking my vegetable smoothie. The wife and I are on a 14-day all vegetable cleanse. 14-day all fruit and vegetable cleanse. So this is what I'm drinking this morning. I had me a cup of coffee this morning, and now I'm drinking this. This is my breakfast. It's cold and it's good. So, right now I'm about to do a second feeding of the pups for the pups today, this afternoon. And it's time to switch their feed. It's time to switch their feed to, it's time to put them on the Victor high premium, Victor premium all life stages puppy food. And we're about to do that within the next couple of days, because I love how that Victor puppy, that Victor high, what did they call it? Victor super premium, all life stages dog food, and the blue, black, and turquoise bag. I love how that how that bulks them up, gives them all the nourishment they need, and it gives them it give it gives them that shiny, glossy coat. It's an awesome feed for my entire yard. I'm mixing. What I do is I mix the two, that and a lower quality dog food together as a filler, so that because that bag is $60, 65 bucks a bag, a 50-pound bag. So I get that and a Tractor Supply brand of dog food, and I mix it together so that they have that in them and a filler to give them the nourishment they need. And then in about, I want to say in about 3 weeks, not even 3 weeks, next week I'm going to start implementing, well, should I? Yeah, I probably should. Yeah, probably next week I'm going to start implementing the raw, I'm going to start implementing their raw ground beef into their puppy mush as well. So I'm going to start mixing the raw puppy mush into their food as well, with an added supplement that I make up to give them, to keep them dewormed and nice, thick, and healthy. Now we don't want to put too much weight on them, so that's why I mix the supplement with the other food. And I'm probably gonna give them some of the ground beef added to their food every day for about 3 weeks after I vaccinate them, for about 3 weeks. Then I'm going to break it down and only start giving it to them like twice a week, and then I'm gonna start giving it to them like once a week. I'm going to step it down, but I'm gonna give them enough each week that will keep that solid, thick substance, and they'll also get the proper nourishment as well. I'm also going to start implementing ground fruits and vegetables almost in a smoothie fashion, and mix it in with their kibble or their puppy mush, if you will. Give me a minute. Yeah, their puppy mush, their kibble, and their everything that they eat. I'm going to start mixing fruits and vegetables ground up in it. I believe that is needed for healthy dogs. I do. That's my opinion. That's my personal opinion. I feel like one moment. I feel as though that wolves eat in the wild. Wolves eat what they catch in the wild. And what they catch in the wild is what they get to eat. And what they catch in the wild is what the things that they catch in the wild are vegetables, grains, grasses, brassicas, and so on and so forth. So when a wolf catches a rabbit or a groundhog or a deer or any sort of cattle that is wild cattle that is grazing throughout the land, they're getting everything that they eat as well. And what they eat is what they eat are fruits and vegetables. So what they eat is what wolves eat. So we have to take into consideration that our dogs need to eat or need to have a diet just as close to what their ancestors eat, what their ancestors have eaten. So, in order to live a healthy and productive life, we're already shortening their lifespan with grains and kibble and so on and so forth, and meat byproducts. Now, yes, I give my dogs raw with bone and so on and so forth, but it's not byproducts. Can I throw some chicken feet in there? Yeah. Can I throw a whole chicken in there? Head, eyes, kidneys, hearts, beak, and all? Yeah, I can. And I will. But the processors that process the kibble, if you look in the ingredients on the back of the bag, the first three ingredients are the main ingredients in that brand of dog food. So, therefore, when you put it in, when it's created, the majority of what's in there is the first three ingredients. So if it says ground corn, the majority of that meal is ground corn. Whatever the first three ingredients are, those are the main ingredients in that kibble. So our dogs are not getting the complete nourishment and diet that their ancestors have gotten over time. So we need to do better when it comes to feeding our man. We need to do better when it comes to feeding man's best friend, and give them as much of a head start and as much of a chance of a better life without arthritis, without all of the issues, that we cause in our family member, our new addition to our family member's life. Extra issues like arthritis and brachycephalic issues and knee joint issues, and so on and so forth. That kind of stuff can be maybe not avoided, but it can be slowed down with the treatment and the care that we give our pets, our family members, and our best friends. A little bit of apple cider vinegar. Also is good for your dogs. Put it in their water. Put it in their food. Maybe a teaspoon or two. Give them good gut health and stuff. I do a couple teaspoons for the puppy's food. With all of the other ingredients that I add to their food. This is their second feeding of the day. It's their second feeding of the day. They are active. They're more active now. So you have to feed them at least 4 times a day. And then you kind of narrow it down or knock it down gradually as they get older. Reduce the feedings as they get older. And when they are about 6 months, then you feed them twice a day. Or you free feed them. You can free feed them. But and when you start to see, because pups, their attitude varies. Their appetite varies. Their appetite varies. If you see a pup that eats more or is just has a voracious appetite, then you have to pull that one back from some of the food he gets. And that's when you start feeding them. That's when you start feeding them individually. You start noticing how much you have to feed that pup. So then there's that. But I know this was a little bit of a long video, but there's so much information to be shared with breeding. And I wanted to get as much as I could in as it came to my remembrance. Eggshells. Don't throw them away. Take you a Ninja, ground them up, and turn them into powder, and add them to your supplement. That's calcium. Extra calcium, especially for pups. Some people crack the egg, and some people crack the egg and then put the egg right in the egg yolk and the egg insides and the shell in the dog food with the dog's food. I crack the egg, put it in the food, and I'll wait and I'll let the egg shell dry up. I'll leave it in the container, as you can see right here. See, we leave our eggs in the container, and I grind them up in a Ninja for the calcium. And the membrane on the inside is also good for that gelatinous inside. That membrane on the inside is good for their joints and their kneecaps and so on and so forth. So, with that being said, that's the end of this video. Follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok for all updates and all promotions. That we post all of our stuff, and on our website, GenesisLegacyKennel.com. We post all of our stuff on our social media platforms and our website. That Hazel is on our website. She'll go and be rehomed. Once again, Hazel is free. For those that would like her, that want her, they can have her. We'll give you, she's also microchipped. So you'll have to have her registered with the municipalities in your area, wherever you live. If you're in Dearborn, you got to go to the Humane Society and register her at your address. And we'll give you the information, the paperwork for her microchip. Her microchip is so that you can, if she should get lost or get out and run amok as our dogs do, with the chip in her, they'll be able to locate her or know where she belongs when she's found. And get her back to where she belongs. Now, if you don't register her, they may bring her back here, where she's registered. And with that being said, if she comes back to us, you probably are not being a good pet parent. because you're not monitoring or keeping an eye on her as best you can. And we do understand that sometimes dogs get mischievous and they get out. We do understand that. But if they get out and they wind up back home where they're from continuously, now you're not being a good parent. All right, look, this is Lewis from GLK. I'm getting ready to go feed the pups. So I have to end this here. You guys have a wonderful day, and don't forget to follow us. Love you guys. God bless you.